What if I told you you can replace your morning skincare routine with just one sheet mask? Don't believe me? Watch on to find out.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about the Saborino morning facial sheet mask. It is a mask that you use in the morning that can replace your entire skincare routine. So apparently it is a 3-in-1 sheet mask that covers the cleansing of your face, the moisturizing, and also acts as a primer for your makeup. So today I'm gonna show you how I use this. And what I like about this is that especially when I wake up late in the morning, it saves a lot of time because you just have to leave it on for 1 minute and your face will feel moisturized and soft and ready for whatever makeup that you're going to put. Usually in the mornings when I go to work, I hardly put on any makeup, and these days I've been even skipping on the foundation. So what I do is just put my under eye concealer and my sunblock first and then my under eye concealer. So yeah, let me show you how it's done. So whenever I wake up in the morning late for work, I will just cleanse my face with this cleansing gel from Cosrx, the low pH good morning gel cleanser. I really like this cleanser because it's very gentle and it's good for all skin types, and it doesn't make your skin feel too dry. And then after I come out of the toilet, having washed my face, I will pick up this Saborino facial sheet mask, and you can see how it looks like a wet wipes kind of thing. And so there are instructions behind on how to use it, but I'm sure it's pretty intuitive. You just take one piece out and then just put it on your face, let it rest for 1 minute, and you are good to go. So this flavor is a mint flavor, which is why it's green color, I guess. And I like this mint flavor because in the morning I feel really sleepy. It really helps to perk me up. So this is how it looks like. I'm running low on my last few pieces. I think there's one more left inside. So when it's full, it's like how a wet wipes will look like sheet by sheet. So you pull one out, you unfold it, and then you just fit it over your face like how you would a normal facial sheet mask. So here we go, and it's a little bit big for my face, but it's not too bad. Just need to fold down and press down the edges. You can see that it doesn't fit so well on my nose, but that's because I have a fat and bulbous nose. So yeah, I can't blame the mask for that. So once I put it on, I'll just do random stuff on my phone for 1 minute, and it goes by much faster before you know it. Okay, 1 minute is up and it's time to remove the mask. After removing the mask, as not to waste the essence on the mask, I will use the mask to gently wipe across my face and also my neck so that my face and my neck can fully utilize the essence that's on the mask. And I don't know whether you can tell, but my face instantly looks brighter and also softer. It looks very nice and just better overall, even though I did not put any kind of skincare at all. And because my face still feels tacky from the essence, I will use my fingers to gently pat in the remaining essence so that the skin can absorb it better. After that, I will follow up with an eye cream, and this eye cream is in a random container because it was gifted by a friend who couldn't finish her eye cream. I think it's from Innisfree. So I tend to have drier under eye areas, so it is good for me not to skip the eye cream. And I also usually have the habit of putting eye cream on my laugh lines because I feel that my laugh lines are rather deep, and I don't know, maybe I'm hoping that it could help to alleviate the laugh lines a little. Maybe it can't make it better, but at least it doesn't make it worse, I hope. I proceed to use my ring fingers because it is the most gentle finger to use for skincare, I believe, to gently massage my eye area so as to improve the blood circulation to reduce the appearance of dark circles. And after that, my skin still feels a bit tacky from the mask, so I continue to pat them in, and yeah, just pat until you're happy, until you don't feel sticky anymore. So after my 1.5 minutes of skincare routine, I proceed on to my sunblock, and here I have the Make Prem Sun Fluid that I bought from Korea last year. I don't think you can find this brand in stores in Singapore. You could probably find it online, maybe from Qoo10 or Shopee or Lazada, but I've not bought it online before, and sometimes I'm a bit hesitant because like I heard that there are fake skincare goods going around online. So anyway, I bought this when I was in Korea last year because it was highly recommended by a lot of skincare bloggers and vloggers, and I decided to buy it to give it a try. So they have 3 versions: the sun fluid, the sun cream, and the sun gel. So this is the fluid version, which, as the name implies, it is quite fluid and watery. It is of a more liquid texture, but not too watery that you feel like it's spilling all over the place. The smell is pretty strong, I would say, and it takes some getting used to, but otherwise it applies very nicely on the skin, and it sort of gives you a semi-matte finish, which is good for my oily T-zone, and it doesn't leave a white cast, which is very important for a good sunblock. So I'm done with my sunblock, and the skin is looking glowy and ready to go. Next, it's time to conceal my dark eye circles because they're really just too dark to be going out in broad daylight without any concealer. So what I have is the liquid concealer from a Korean brand called the Saem, and I really like this concealer because firstly it's cheap, secondly it blends in very well, and thirdly it doesn't look or feel cakey at all. I think it cost me like 5,000 won, which is about 5 USD, and that's really cheap for this concealer, which can actually last me. It's been lasting for a year actually, since I bought it last October. So I will use a cushion to dab out the concealer under my eyes. So once I'm done with the concealer, it's time to tackle my T-zone with this Badescu Healing Powder. It's not in the original packaging because the original packaging is not very friendly. It's very messy and the powder just like spills all over the place. So I transferred it into another powder container that my mom passed to me, which is much better at keeping the powder inside the casing. So I just use this on my nose and my chin where it tends to be oily, and it does really help to control the oil for, I don't know, half a day before the oil starts to seep through. But yet even when the oil does come through, it's not as oily as without using the powder. You just have to dab it lightly to remove the oil, and it just doesn't look oily and it still looks kind of semi-matte, which is great. And the last step in my morning routine is to finish off with a lip balm. And what I have here is the Laneige tinted lip balm. It was gifted by my colleague who went to Korea, and it is not bad, I think. It moisturizes with a slight tint, so it makes your lips look very healthy and glossy without looking too overdone. But I must say that the moisturizing factor is not that great because it tends to get dry after a while. And that's it. That is the end of my morning routine, and I'm ready to go to the very, very far western side of Singapore for work. So this retails for $21.90 at Sasa or Guardian. It comes in 32 pieces and in 4 different flavors. This green color one is the minty fresh. I like using the minty fresh because, especially on workday mornings, because the minty feeling really wakes me up in the morning when I'm feeling really sleepy. I've also tried the original, which is also good, just without that minty sensation. I've not tried the other 2 flavors yet, and I think the next time I buy this, when I finish, will be when I try the 2 new flavors. Yeah, so please go buy them. Sometimes Sasa has a promotion for like 2 for 20%, or buy 2 for the price of 1, or even buy 3 for the price of 2. So if you want to save some money, I would recommend that you wait for the promotion or the sale, which happens quite frequently. Otherwise, you can just buy one out to test it out, and let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Bye!